What's going on, guys, and welcome to a new video. For people who don't know how I edit my videos, this is the app that I use. This is called Sharefactory, and this video I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm going to explain how I edit and everything. So first, let's start with the new project. So when you click new project, you'll start out with these themes. So you can choose any of these themes you want, but as you know, that I have my own intro and outro. So first, you want to click a theme. So let's go with PlayStation 4 theme. Then it brings you up to these clips. So these clips are things you can choose for your video. So this is the intro, title, outro, and stinger clip. So since I have my own intro and outro, I don't use any of these. And for my intro, I would start out with this, and then I now have to click up my video. So my video would start right here. Since I have in multiple clips, I'll click from the beginning and I'll get all the clips in order. Press R2 if you want to play the clip. Now, as you should be going with this, so you know what order to put it in. So this is going to be my order right here. So then you press square to start project. Then here you rename your project. You can rename it anything you want, like nerds. And then it'll load up. Then here's the video. And now, as you can see, it starts with my intro. Well, just a little copy of my intro. Guys, and welcome to a new video. So as you can see, this is when it starts my video. So this is just like a screenshot, just pretending this is my intro for to go into my video. So right here we have different things. So you press X to add. So you can add clip, add screenshot, add track, add music, add overlay, add filter, add layout, add transition. So these are all the add things. Then when you press square, you edit. So you can time bender, split clip, trim clip, move clip, delete clip, clone clip, pan and zoom clip, clip volume, edit music, and edit overlays. And the ones that I can't click are going to be the edits for the ones I add. So first, let's start out with some adding. So as you know, this is how my video starts. And as you can see, it's pretty plain. So let's just say if I want to add something here. So let's add overlay. So add overlay is how you can add like text, stickers, and theme stickers for which one you have for theme, important images, and camera FX. So important images is like USB drive. You take images from your USB drive and you download it into the Sharefactory. That's mainly you can use Sharefactory for it, but that's not what I do. So let's just say if I want my name for the intro. So right here I'm going to put the puppet 248. Then here, this is the duration that can be adjusted. Right here, I just go for the lowest, then click confirm. Then right here, as you can see, if we play through this clip, it will show my name. So we have multiple things. So if we go to this text, you press square, you can see we have a lot of stuff. We have transform, opacity, color, text effects, text animation, text duration, edit text, delete text, layer order, and align. So transform is how you move your text around. You hold R1 to tilt to that way, then L1 to tilt to the left. So right now we just want it straight. Then you press R1 to increase and L1 to decrease. So we want this big in the middle of the video. So just about like that. Then opacity is how visual you want your video. Well, your text. So you can have it like it's faded, like that. But right now we're just going to have it like that. We're going to have it fixed. And color, yeah, you get to choose your color. So your hue is which color you want. Saturation is the strength of your color. So you can have it faded or you can have it strong. I always have my color strong. So let's just say if we want this red. So it's going to say the puppet in red. And brightness and opacity. As we see in the opacity, that changes the fade, and brightness just changes how bright the color is. So when you press X to confirm, it's going to stay red. So text effects. So text effects are like what you have on your words. You see how the black rim around my words? I can change it where it doesn't have the rim. Or I can change it to have like a little shadow effect behind it. I can have this color. Yeah, there's multiple ones. Ruby. You see, this is something I would like. So I would add this. And then that would be my text effect. So it will look like 3D shape. Then text animations. So these are the animations we have. So for the beginning animation is when it starts out. Middle is what happens between it. And end animation you have when it disappears. So beginning animation, I probably want it to fly in like that. And you can choose out of these different ones. There's different ones you can choose. So I want mine to fly in. And middle animation, there's different ones. There's rainbow. To me, well, rainbow, there's different colors, but the text effects I have now, it only goes red and black. So I might want to choose this. Then for the ending animation, you have all of these. And I probably want mine to fly out. So let's see if I have mine like that. So confirm. Oh wait, whoa, circle to cancel. So that means I have my text animations. Oh, my text effects didn't save. We'll have that. Yeah. Oh. Okay, well, I guess certain animations, your text effects don't save. So I'm probably gonna have mine with no outline. Then over here's the text duration. This is how you know how long your text is gonna last and how much is gonna last. So R is this length, and L1 is this length. So I want my text to go out for the full clip. So I'm going to go straight out like that. Then you press X to check it. Then X text, let's just say if I didn't want these numbers in here, I can just keep it like that. So that's how you if you don't like the words, you can change it right there. Then delete text is when I want to delete it. And layer order, this is the layers of the text you have. So as you see on the side, I have only one text, and that's the puppet. So I have that right now, so confirm. And then that would be it. So when I come right here and start it, it's going to have my words like that. So it's nice to start the video at. So as you can see, there's no music right here. So if we press X, we can add screenshot is when you add your screenshot, of course. And then what happens if I want to add music? So there's different musics you can choose out of for SharePlay, but I really don't use these since some of these give you copyright, so I never use these. And that's my suggestion to y'all. And then you can have them alphabetical. And then import from USB. So the USB is like I said, if you have a USB drive, you can download your music onto here and you can use it in your videos. But me, this is what I do. Instead of adding music, I come here, then I add track. So in the track, you can say anything you want in the middle of your video. So let's just say if I don't have a USB and I don't like the music on Sharefactory, all I can do is put my mic up to my phone and then I play music while it records. But this is how it works. When I press X, record audio is going to record in 5 seconds, and here we go. The puppet. And then that will be it for that. As you know, I said the puppet between that. So when I come right here, it's going to go the puppet. And there we go. So that's how you add tracks. And like I said, if you want music, I usually put my mic up to my phone, then record it while it's with the music. Make sure your quality is good when you do that, so you don't have anything messing up between it. So right here we have the puppet. And that will be it for that. And let's just say we want to add something else. So we have our music, which add track we did instead of add music. And we add our overlay. Now filters, there's multiple filters. So there's photo filters. So we can saturate. This is a filter I always choose. Like the colors are like brighter and all. And you can like experiment with them. And then edit filters, they have filter settings. This is my intensity of how I want to change it. But different filters, you have like different colors, different blurs and all. But saturate's a good one I use. And then you have add layouts. So layouts, I never really use this. As you can see, it holds your video in like a little layout. So like default layouts, vigilant, yeah, vignette layouts. But I never really choose the layouts that much. So we're going to get off of that right now. But one thing I usually love is transitions. So transitions, how it switches from one clip to the next clip. So you have cinematics, so like this one. Yeah, you see you have that one. You have this one. You have different ones. And you have these. So you have different ones that you can choose out of. Usually this is a funny one right here, the playroom. Yeah, you have different ones like explosion. Yeah, it's a lot. They're all fun. But the ones I usually use are the dissolves. So these, it kind of like change the color to stuff like fade from color. Fade to color. And you have crossfade. This is one I usually use a lot. And I use the HSB fade. So we're going to use the HBS fade. And watch this. Adding transition will shorten the overall length of the project. So when you add this, you see how that orange thing is in the middle of this? That means it changes throughout the video. So when I start it, the puppet. You see how it transitions into color? So that's your transition. So those are all the stuff you can add. Now, this is when my video starts. So let's watch a little bit of this. What's going on, guys, and welcome to a new video tutorial. Today we're going to be doing a medieval house tutorial. This is the house we're going to be doing. So as you can see, I have a good bit of the video. I didn't do great on this because this is just a practice video for what we're doing right now. So as you see, we have a lot of edits. So you have trim clip, so you can shorten the clip. Move clip, you can move it in different places. So let's just say if I want this clip before my intro, I can do that. So like, let's just say this. So we're going to keep it right here. And split clip is how we use split clips. So when I come right here, video tutorial. Today we're going to be doing a medieval house tutorial. This is the house we're going to be doing. And let's just say I'm going to split it right here. So this clip is like my intro to my thing. And when you're on split clip, when you press square, you can delete the clip. But I'm going to cancel that. So press circle to exit out of that. Now let's just say if I want to move this clip in front of my intro. So wait, I press square, then I click move clip. I want to move this in front. And my transition's right here. So what happens if I want to add another transition? It's going to be the same exact thing. So this is how it's going to work. What's going on, guys? The puppet. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. When you try to move stuff like that while you have a track, the track will still stay in the same place. So we come right here. You add track. You see how my track's still right here in the middle? If you want this, you can move it, and you can move it back right here. So now, there we go. It's all fixed. And then when we start the video, what's going on, guys, and welcome to a new video tutorial. Today we're going to be doing a medieval house tutorial. This is the house we're going to be doing. The puppet. So there we go. So that's how we start our video out. And right here, we're going to start with how we edit our video. So as you can see, most of it's like editing wise. So let's just say I want to start splitting some stuff. So right here is a 10 by 10. This is where I started doing the intro of what the house is about. The base. So now, let's get started. So right when I say let's get started, I'm going to split the clip right there. Then I'm going to wait until I get to the actual part. Okay, now this is where I'm going to split the clip because this is where I start talking again. So the first thing we're going to have is this. So yeah. So with this extra piece I have right here, I'm going to press square. and there. So when we start this, it's gonna go like this.
From the base. So now, let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna have is this floor plan.
So yeah, then it skips. And if I want to add transition, I just press X, add transition. Now let's just say I want to do crossfade this time. So when I start the video,
now, let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna have is this floor plan. Make sure you.
So yeah, so that's perfect right there. So now let's just say, you see how like I pause a little bit right there? So let's pretend we want to trim that out. So then you come to trim clip, and then this shows the whole clip you have. So from the start it says 35 seconds. So let's just say if I want to trim it, press L1 and L2 to fine trim the beginning, and R2 and R1 to fine trim the end of it. So I want to fine trim from the beginning, so I click yeah, L2 to come closer and L1 to move back, same as the R1. R1 to move back and R2 to move closer. So let's just say if I want to move that a little. So when I come right here.
So now, let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna have is,
you see now it's shorter. So that's how you trim a clip. And delete a clip, as you can see, I can delete a clip. And clone a clip, as in you can duplicate a clip. So let's just say if I want to clone this, I just come over here, clone the clip, and then it's right here, twice. But as you know, I don't want it twice, so I'm just going to press square, then delete the clip. So confirm. Puppet. So there we go. So now we have that part. Now let's go to pan zoom. Now this is something I don't use too often. It usually zooms in the screen, but I really never use any of that. So as you can see, now we have that new thing called edit track. So if you want to edit anything, you can edit your track that I made. Or the one that says the puppet, I can edit that. Same as all the others, and edit the music. So edit clip volume. So let's just say, for this whole beginning, like right here, let's just say if I didn't want any of that. So if we come over here, we split the clip. We'll split the clip right there and confirm. So there. Do you know how to talk through this part?
This floor plan.
Let's just say if I didn't want to talk through that part. So you come over here, clip volume, and I mute everything right here. Then I don't click apply to all because I'll mute every single clip. I only want to mute this one, so I come and confirm. So now this is silent. So there we go. So right here I want to talk. So let's just say, so this is what I want to start doing for this part. So I'm going to press square. I'm going to press X to add. Then I want to add a filter. And we're going to have this black and white.
Started.
So this is going to be black and white right here. And right here I'm going to, so press R1 and L1 to actually move to each sector of the clip. So I want to start at the beginning of this clip. So when I click add, I add a track. And now right here I want to say this. So we record the audio. Before we start, this is the floor plan. So make sure you pause the video and copy this down before we start. Thank you guys. Okay, now when we go through this part.
So now, let's get started.
Before we start, this is the floor plan. So make sure you pause the video and copy this down before we start. Thank you guys. So there. So right here what I'm telling you is that we're going to copy down the floor plan. So whatever I said back then, it doesn't count right here. It depends on what I said now. So now we have that part set. So let's see the beginning of our clip.
What's going on, guys, and welcome to a new video tutorial. Today we're going to be doing a medieval house tutorial. This is the house we're going to be doing.
The puppet.
So it's 3 floors, and it's a 10 by 10 from the base. So now let's get started.
Before we start, this is the floor plan, so make sure you pause the video and copy this down before we start. Thank you guys. So as you can see, it's paused the video right here. Well, it didn't really pause it, it's still continuing, but this I'm talking for what I want. And I add the filter to black and white to show you that I'm talking now in the past, or in the future at least. So that's what we're going to do for that part. And as you can see, we have the edit music, which we don't use since we edited our track. And let's just say that thank you I had right there, I don't want. So when I say down before we start, so right here I can click split clip. So then when I start this plan, so make sure you pause the video and copy this down before we start. So right when I said before we start, I'll split this clip, then I'll delete this part. Just like we do before the regular clips. So when I start this again,
Let's get started.
before we start, this is the floor plan, so make sure you pause the video and copy this down before we start. So yeah, so instead of me saying all of that, I don't say the thank you, I just say only this part. So then you press circle to exit back out, and that's going to be our beginning. And then as you can do, like I did, you can continue editing through the video. All of this is the tutorial for my video. So we'll just press R1 to skip through it. This is going to be my intro right here. Okay guys, so this is going to be the end of this tutorial. Please like and subscribe, give me those hopes, and we'll see y'all in the next video. So let's just say if I wanted to add like a transition right here, since it's going to be the end of the video, I'm going to add crossfade, and it's going to shorten the length, but I don't care for that. Having this. Okay guys, so this is going to be the end of this tutorial. So yes, that's going to be my transition, and that's going to be the end of the video. So right here I would add my outro. It's kind of like what you is. So it's like the same exact thing you do for the intro, but then you just add like and subscribe, or like your Twitter or anything. So that's what you add for the end. So let's just say that's the end of my video. So right now I would press circle. Let's just say if I don't want to save it right now, like I don't want to share it right now, so I will say save project and exit. So then the project is saved. So when I come back to my projects, my video nerds will be right here. So yeah, this is my whole video clip. And then if I want to actually make this a video, I will click save video and exit. And during this, it will say rendering video, so I have to wait like a certain time for the video to render. Then after when that's done, I go back on the video, and then I click share video and exit. And then when I click share video and exit, it's going to render it again. I know it's a long process, but bear with me. So after when you render the video, it's going to say share or share later. You'll click share now. Then it'll tell you which device to share it on, YouTube or Twitter or Facebook. I usually share on YouTube. So then when I share it on YouTube, it's going to give me like a couple of stuff like what's the title of it going to be, and do you want to share this with a Facebook audience or anything. Then you just do all of that, then you click share video. And then when you're done with that, that's how you create a video in Sharefactory. Well, that's how I create a video in Sharefactory. And I hope y'all guys all enjoyed the video. So, bye bye.